scenario. Paul Matthews is an university professor played by Nicolas Cage, who is an easy man to ignore. In this video, we are going to discuss what's the point of this film. I must say, the whole movie is about evolution. How come? Let me explain. But first, you must be aware this episode is full of spoilers. Let's start with Paul Matthews' lecture at university. He's actually a professor of evolutionary biology. Early in the film, we see he's giving a lecture about why zebras are strips, which won't help them with hiding in nature. The reason is they can well blend into the herd, so the predator cannot recognize the target among the whole herd, so it cannot attack entire the herd. But what happened to a zebra venture away from the herd? Definitely he is in trouble. This is exactly Paul's situation. Many people start dreaming about Paul. Paul is an observer in their dreams. He became so famous overnight, and many people start dreaming about Paul. But this popularity switched to the hatred very soon. He is not an observer anymore in people's dream. He starts attacking people and hurting them, which makes a very big trauma for people in their real life. He became rejected by society and people. No one likes him anymore. He loses his job, his family are getting rejected at a school, at work, until one night he sees a dream of himself attacking himself. It's actually a nightmare, not a dream. The day after, he decides to record a video and tell people the same thing happened to him. And he is a victim. The whole time he was a victim. He was rejected without doing anything wrong in real world. After that, her wife told him what he did was so lame and now she is ashamed of being his wife. So they abandoned each other. After some years, Paul is living in somewhere. But what happened to him in his real life caused a revolution in technology. Now a device like a bracelet is invented and people can go to each other's dreams by wearing that. That's so interesting. And in final scene, we see Paul going to his wife's dream for the first time and rescue her like a hero. Then they have a really sweet time together. That was all about the film. And as Paul was the professor of evolutionary biology, the main theme is evolution. In first act, we see that Paul was an observer in people's dream. In second act, he was an actionee. In third act, he was a victim. And in final act, we see a big revolution in technology. These are the steps of evolution. Honestly, I think the movie was more eye-opener than horror comedy. Although it has some comedy, but I think they are not in the jokes. They are in Paul's character and Nicolas Cage's performance. And I believe no one could do it as Cage did it. You know what I mean? He did a great job in this film. Beside the whole thing that I told you about evolution, I think the film had another thing to say. How nowadays we take a bizarre event and monetize it, and how we try to get rich by attention seeking. It's really a shame. I found this film so impressive. Does it worth watching? Yes, definitely yes. As I said, all A24 films are worth watching once, so don't miss it. The IMDb rate to this movie is 7.3, Rotten Tomato is 91 and Metacritic is 74, and my rate to this movie is 7.5. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I'm so eager to read your opinions. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please tap the subscribe button, then send it to your friends. If there's any question, any mistake or any suggestion, please let me know. Love you all. See you soon.